It's a chocolate Brainstrain. This is a pod that I just got in today from a gentleman by the name of Patrick Blasco. Thank you, Patrick. The name of his farm or his company is, and I've never had chilies from this company or from Patrick, so this is the first time, but is Bringers of the Burning Berry, Kalamazoo Chilies. Again, I know it's backwards, but I've said it. Bringers of the Burning Berry. I think it's pretty clever. I think it's a pretty clever, unique name. So I had just reached out to Patrick. He had a good little variety of chilies that I have yet to taste and I have yet to review and try. A lot of them, though, are on the lower end of the Scoville scale, so they're not super hots. But again, that doesn't always matter to me, right? Like I'm trying to try, sample, review as many different varieties as possible. That's my goal and has been for the past 2 years. Really is just to get my hands on as many different varieties, and then amongst that, we're going to get our burn on as well. So this is a chili I've had before, but this is the hottest chili in the box. And it's getting a little soft already, so I figured I got to do it today, get it in. Again, chocolate Brainstrain. This is a cross between a chocolate Trinidad Moruga Scorpion and a 7-pot Brainstrain, I believe. And these get up to 1.35, 1.3 million. Certainly should be over the million mark. It's definitely a super hot. I remember these chilies when I first tried them being pretty floral, but also I do remember with this particular variety having a nice little smoky hue to it on the palate as well, so hopefully we got that today. Again, it's just a beautiful chocolate pod. So you can see there it's getting a little soft, but it's holding up. So here's the other thing, and this is a good thing and a bad thing. Patrick, the box was too full, and so chilies are just sitting on top of each other and it's smushing them, you know what I mean? And so this is the side that it was laying on the bottom of the box with all the other chilies on top of it. That's what created that soft spot. Again, he picked these, I think it was Saturday, I don't know, but it didn't take long for these to get here. I think it was Friday I messaged him, got the box in order, and then it was supposed to be here yesterday. Now I'm blabbing, but the thing about it is I really appreciate him just packing the box full of as much could fit in there. Now that's a great thing, but if it compromises the integrity of the chilies themselves, and this isn't the only one, there's a few of them that I just tossed out because they're smushed, and and a couple were soft, but for the most part they're all good. So I guess it's a give take. Me personally, though, I'd rather have less chilies and all of them being as good. Now again, sometimes they just go bad in shipping. That's not what I'm talking about. These to me felt like they were just kind of smushed. I mean, this pepper is reviving itself a little bit, but it was smushed pretty good. Mm. It's in fantastic shape, though. So maybe I'm just talking shit, even though I wasn't talking shit, but that's a good look. That's a cool picture right there. It's all the placenta kind of there. I just took a half a bite of it, but just kind of see how saturated it really is. It's a good chili. Yeah. For a chocolate pod, and for the first pod for this grower, it's good. It's really nice. That one's for the birds. Didn't get any smoky notes off this one. It's alright. Still pretty good. A little floral, but not like over the top floral, you know. Not the hottest chocolate Brainstrain I've ever had, but good heat. Good heat. I would say it's in the low million range. I don't think it got up to the 1.32 or 1.3. I'd say this is more in that range of 1.5, somewhere in there, right? 1.5 million maybe, or I mean not 1.5, but 1 million. You know, that 1,050,000 ballpark. It's migrating to the back of the throat now. It wasn't really attacking the throat like at all. It's kind of there now, but not too bad. It's actually kind of an enjoyable throat burn for once. But the whole front of my mouth is lit up pretty good. Mainly the lips and the tongue, underneath the tongue. Again, I'm impressed. For a chocolate pod, I like that. Again, it's been a while since I've had a chocolate Brainstrain. I don't think I had any. I don't think I ate. I mean, I might have ate one with dinner or something last season, but I know I didn't review any. But like I said, Patrick Blasco with, what is it again? I always get it confused. It's a very clever name. Bringers of the Burning Berry. Lots of B's and R's and stuff going on in there. But nonetheless, unique name at Kalamazoo, in Michigan, no? But like I said, the box is just loaded with a lot of chilies I've had, but I really just reached out because there were some in there that I've just never had, that have been around a long time. I just never, one of them being a pod that I've been interested in, solely for the name and the shape of it, and Another grower that I get pods from quite often over the years grows that particular variety, and I never reached out to her and said, hey, can you make sure you send me one of these? I just was like, eventually it'll come. Never has. So yeah, this one's not, I don't mean not, but it's coming down now quite a bit. Very pleasant burn, not overpowering, pretty mild, honestly, for a super hot chocolate. Pretty mild. My tolerance is up decently right now. It's not the best that it's ever been, but it's pretty good. I think that, honestly, I think those 2 mustard primatalis helped that out a bit, because those were brutal. The aftermath on those was brutal, you know. So anyway, that's all I got. Patrick, if by chance, you know, you happen to catch this video, really appreciative of the box. It's great peppers so far. I mean, they look great. Like I said, there's just a, you know, I think 2 that I just went ahead and tossed right away. One I've already had before. The other one, it was kind of interesting, but I can live without it. There's so many in there. I don't know if I'll be able to review them all. I should be able to eat most of them, because like I said, I'll cook with them and stuff like that. But there's a certain amount of them that I really want to review, just because they're brand new chilies for me. They're not all super hot. In fact, that one that I just ate there should be the hottest of what's in the box. There is another pod he sent me that is another chocolate variety. It has a cool little stinger on it. I might review that, or I might just eat it and fucks with it that way off camera, because it's unknown super hot chocolate cross is how he has it labeled. So, you know, for a review purpose, it's just very hard to review those kind of chilies when you don't have any other information or anything like that, you know. So, but outside of the pots that he sent me that I can review and will review, I think this is gonna be the hottest one. But anyways, I'm just blabbing now, you know, why not? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. This weather's been crazy. Last night I was cooking dinner on the Barbie here, and I mean, it was raining, trickling, and just off and on. About 7:30, I mean, it felt like wintertime out here. It was nippy, it was cold. All day today it's kind of been that way. Hoodie and beanie all day at work. Oh, okay. So, that's gross, but you all know me, I just let it dangle sometimes. So again, that chili had heat on it. Don't get me wrong, no mistake about it. But with that drool on the lip, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'll see y'all later.